don't know when I changed. Your voice replaying in my mind. I'm not prepared this talk to me honestly. I'm here. I'm here.
Dancing through the streets, we wander, falling for the fire, burning at the heart, throwing hands up to the sky. Ooh, we live for the night. Ooh, here for the ride. I feel alive under the city light.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday, July 17th, 2017, and we seem to, well, first I seem to lose my mouse cursor, there we are. We also seem to have quite a bit more viewers in the chat, so, than normal, so hello and welcome. The policy I have for people in the chat is I'm not going to mention them by name unless they speak in the chat, because I don't know if they're trying to lurk. I don't want to, you know, call people who just want to have a quiet stream, right? But if you do say your name, and like you do say anything in chat, I'll take that as a license to speak to you by name, right? So, there we are. So what we were working on last time was more decorations for cross streams. We have the castle wall in now. It's not exactly like I want it to look, and I do need to fix this, especially before 417. Because usually when something's, well, sometimes when something's deprecated, it's deprecated in one release and removed in the next, sometimes, at minimum. It could last a while, but I think the Epic policy is deprecate, and then from the next release after that on, it could be removed. Although it may stay around for a while for whatever reason. So I'm going to have to fix this sometime soon. Or just keep on 4.16. Don't restore. So there's been one problem with the editor lately where, I'm not sure if it's my game specifically or just in general, it just doesn't want to shut down. You could press, you know, exit, you could press the X, but after a certain period of time it just doesn't want to shut down. I actually have to task kill it. Don't know what's going on with that. So for anyone who's new, let's actually start a game. I don't know why I loaded level, it was already loaded, then close the play in their session. Well, I know I did that one, I misclicked. Okay, right, so let's do free-for-all with 2 AIs, and I could do some defaults here, but, you know, this is work in progress. Okay, so this is the level we've been working on. Can we check the source code of the editor to get to the root of the problem? Technically, yeah. You have access to all the code of Unreal Engine 4. It's all on the GitHub. I'm not going to. Yeah. That's a pretty big burden for something as small that Epic, if it's something that's actually more than just my project, Epic probably already knows about. Waterfalls. I love this. Probably already knows about and is probably gonna fix anyway, so why would I bother? This is a dynamic object. Over here is static, but this is dynamic, so if I want to make it rotate I can, which I'm planning at some point to have it affect the wind direction of these, probably in a fairly dramatic way, so that way people who see it, even though it won't be a reference unless they of course see the stream and see me mention it like 20 times, it'll be dramatic enough that it'll be obvious if people are like, oh wait, it's going the same direction as the arrow, even they can't see both at the same time. But not like explicitly call it out. Which would be kind of an Easter egg sort of thing for people to see it. So yeah, outer walls, and there's these little kind of lower Jersey barrier type things to kind of cordon off the entrance and put an entrance to the cathedral, which is not obviously made yet. Or obviously not made yet. And then here's the new castle walls we put in. So then we're going to have a fair amount of courtyard space. Moving up to around, let's say, probably here. Where there would be pillars and kind of a castle entrance. Okay, I think that's all we have to do today. I don't think I left any tasks overnight. kind of want to have the miniature vibe. So how's everyone doing on this fine Monday? So the idea behind the game is that everything needs to be within range of the king, or one of the kings, if there's multiple, for it to be able to move. So in this case, we now have the knight in range of the king, but this one is not. There might be other pieces that can have control range. It's just a variable that I set on all pieces. So actually, I should explain that. So people have been playing for, or have been looking for a while. The way that each piece is set up is a generic structure that has a string reference to a material, to a mesh in the content browser, a number that dictates the range of control it is, where everything besides a king at the moment has -1 as default. And then it also has a list of potential moves with a token of whether it can recurse or not. So basically, if it can move for like a +1 +1 -1 or yeah, let's say +1 +1 -1 -1, +1 or +1 -1, and -1 +1. Jeez, I'm not really good at this. Then it can move one space in those directions. If it has recurse, it'll keep going until it hits a friendly unit, a out of range, and unpassable. An out of range in a row. So if there's something out of range in between, like let's say it's a knight and it could go 2 spaces, that out of range in between it can jump over. Don't worry about that. Or if it hits the enemy piece, it can move to the enemy piece, but not further, because it can eat it. If it's a neat move. Yeah, so like pawns can move in one direction, like forward, back, left, or right, eat on diagonal, but they can't move on a diagonal. They can't eat cartesianal. So get the idea. But all that is just a token that's on all these pieces. After I place them in the level, or if I place a generic one in the level, I can then modify it by hand to point to a new content browser for a different mesh. If I want to have skins for whatever. Or, make a new one. Or if I want to change the way it moves, or if I want to give it control range, or take away its control range, I can do all of that. It's all just generic, like a generic token that's parsed. So the parser doesn't care about what piece is which. We just have presets, and we just drag those in the level, and it creates the preset for it. At one point, I actually want to then go through all of the pieces and on startup and switch them from, let's say, queen piece or king piece, whatever, or piece king, piece queen, into just a generic piece. So that way, not even the name identifies what it was when it was placed in the level. Just have the level editor make it easy, right? Or even, maybe even have it be when I place it in the editor, the act of placing it in the editor says, okay, create a piece here, and then delete that piece and replace it with one that, spawn it with one that is a generic piece with the data I just set on it. That could work too. It's just a matter of making it easy for me to make stuff in the editor. But afterwards, I can just edit it however I want. So there is no, this is a pawn, this is a rook, this is a bishop, this is a knight, this is a queen, this is a king. From the gameplay from the game standpoint, the back-end standpoint, it doesn't know that. All it knows is I have a piece that can move one space forward, I have another piece that can move in L, I have another piece that can move in all 8 directions and go until it hits something. I have another piece that can move in all 8 directions, but only move once, that's a king. And it has control range. That's all it really knows. And I think I missed the rook, but anyway. Anyway. Oh, nope, we're not starting. There we are. So now you have things in range. You can then decide to move pieces together to gather your army, remembering, of course, that a larger army is slower but more powerful and has more options. And that's basically the game. Like the queen, if she wants to, can move all the way up to here, but not here because it's out of range. There we are. And it also means that if you're on the chessboard level, some people may be confused because pawns can eat backwards or move sideways. That was actually funny. One of the times I was playing against a guy who's really good at chess, and whenever I was stuck, I would just move my pawn in a way that's not predictable, a way that he's not used to, and that would be enough to throw him off his game, because he's thinking of all these chess strategies and being like, okay, so I can move that. Oh wait, that can move there. Oh, right. So which means I acknowledge that he was better than me, but I was still, I wasn't lying to him. I told him what the moves can do, but no, it wasn't Andre. It was a guy from Belgium, but yeah. He remember that group of Mount and Blade Warband people that was playing together? He's one of the guys there. Actually, he's running it now. He's been running it for a while, actually. No, Andre Elijah only really played on the 200th episode stream. He wants to play again, obviously, but just hasn't come up yet. Alright, let's go back to cross streams. Oh, there's another level called King's Court, which starts as 11 by 11 but keeps getting smaller after every 10 moves. And I realize this is not as pretty as I wanted, but it works, it fits. The shading is actually kind of weird in this one. I'll leave that up to meh. Okay, so now what do I do? Trying to think how I would do this. So I'm allowing the voxels to be not axis aligned just for the hell of it. So that's okay. Although I probably don't want to do this too many different times. I kind of want this to be a unique-ish feature. I think it would look better if it was rotated a bit, but the reason why I rotated this way is for gameplay, to make the bishops move easier. Because they're getting a cathedral and they're stuck, right? Yeah, I think actually if everything is axis aligned but the weather vane, it would probably kind of have a weird, in a good way, characteristic to it, so I probably want to axis align everything else. Summer was fun. January 9th from My Dear, so it should be on this. Oh, unless it's on 30. That folder. So why did that not include Monstercat 30? Was there a copyright issue on one of them? Not that I really care much anymore. They'll just do a copyright claim and I'll let them take it at this point if it actually is something. If it's a fake one, then no, I'll contest it. But oh, Monstercat 27, no, it's here. Why isn't it here? Maybe I'm gonna add it again. Oh no, that's from Hold On. Oh! So summer was fun, my dear.
Whatever happened to the happiness? Do what you want to get it back for us. You take your time, then let me know. If you want to stay or
Oh, it's not.
you have difficulty knowing me, but you don't have difficulty showing me that we just need to get away. I'll take you on a wild adventure if you want.
Apparently it's not that. So let's stop that there and there we are. Okie dokie. Forgot that the volume would be much higher if I doing the. Yeah, I can't hear myself right now. So what do I do? There we are. So if you look at it from this angle, there'll be two pillars coming up. So we're going to disable them and send them dynamics so they don't get contribute to the lighting. And actually do the same thing for the tile state as well, where it's just a asset browser token. So if I want to have different tiles for specials. It's very odd not hearing myself, but yeah. So I'll need two pillars, I'll need stairs, and a red carpet thing there, and maybe a little overhang. Take a look at that. So let's see for... I don't think I'm actually making any sense in what I'm saying. Kind of odd that 9gag became the first one to come on my streaming profile. Probably a lot of the chat image requests. No, it's ING. Okay, that was that. I guess I could have actually, they probably have volume controls here, so, yeah. Let's actually listen to more Monstercat music. So it's Rocket League cross Monstercat. I believe I'm allowed to license all of these. Looks like none of them is banned, so that's good. So let's just start the playlist. There we are. Now I can actually hear myself speak. Good. Oops. There we are. I figured that'd make Mir happy. Okay. Okay, enough goofing off. You don't hear anything? It should be. Oh, sorry about that. I had volume down twice. I can slam myself. That's good. You don't hear it? You didn't hear anything before that? It says I was sending out the audio. I know it's paused now, but before I paused it was were you not hearing anything? Which is weird because it was going in my OBS window like I was sending out audio. Okay, so it was good. Okay. Now it's unpaused. There we are. Drop down the volume a little bit more so I can hear myself. Weird how I can speak without having my own voice, you know, sent back to my ears, but for some reason after I'm used to having it through a microphone with music, it's kind of difficult. I don't know. I know my, you know, in general I can talk with music playing, but Actually, Rocket League's a Unreal Engine game as well. I don't think they switched off of 3 though. I think they're still on Unreal Engine 3. Am I just talking in my butt? Unreal Engine 3, yeah. I mean, Unreal Engine 3 is definitely a good engine, but yeah. So what do I need? I need assets that can go down this way. I'll make them blocky, kind of like the edges of the water on the 300s. Not because I need to, but to kind of fit the aesthetic. Again, I kind of want only this thing to be off-axis. I don't know what these things didn't like about that, though. Because even loss of quality is just wrong. Okay. So I need in Blender a floor asset that'll come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times. And then I have to have this stuff here. Probably have one stripe there, and then all of this will be flat. Probably the same height as the bridge, which is 1, 2, 3 up. So this will go out to here, which will be 1, and then so that'll be 50, 100, 150, and then oh no, so it'll be up to here. So this will be 17 and a half. Okay, so this will be that, and then that'll be up. Okay, so this will be up here, that'll be a step, that'll be a step, and that'll be that. So I need 17 diagonally there. Means over 1, down 1, 17 times. Okay. So let's open up Blender and make that happen. I can just use a new scene for that, I guess. Okay. set our scene to centimeters. So 50 centimeters tall, which we're going to then move up 25 centimeters. And then it will be 3 meters. I knew as soon as I clicked off that I messed up. Okay. Probably will be easier to build it up if I delete these sides. And feel free to laugh if you're watching on YouTube or something, and you find out that I end up causing myself a lot of pain this way. Okay. Oh right, that's one of the problems. Let's do 1 kilometer, why not? Okay, snap to vertex. Remember a couple streams ago where I was like, I don't understand why Blender snaps the way it does, and you think it would snap to the active element. I knew about that setting. I promise I knew about that setting at one point, I just forgot. Wouldn't it make sense? Yes, it would, and there's a setting to make it happen. Okay, let's do active element now, because that makes more sense to my brain. Okay. Sure. And then let's go from here. Oh, we need to select from element here. So we're gonna then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. So that goes from here to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to here. Actually, look here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That actually works even better. So we do 18, then 19, 20 there. Okay. So this is all gonna be 50 up to here. This is gonna be 1 meter up. This is gonna be 1.5 meters up. So we need to add one more. They may ask, what am I doing? I'll fix in a second, don't worry. Should actually make this a vertex group. This side. So we down there, and then we can then duplicate it there. Now we can grab this, move it in line with that, and grab this, move it in line with that. And select. Oh, when it creates it as a new view. Okay then. There we are. So that was a bad idea. Let's just delete the vertex group entirely. So now I need to have... Come on. One going down, one go down, one go down, so 4 down. Well, 3 down. How's the weekend? Weekend was a bit hectic, but it was fun. Yeah, I saw the pictures of the LGC kind of little meetup you had at your place. I think it was your place, you said. LGC being Linux Gamecast for those uninitiated. And there's 4. Got to there oh, that's a problem. The entire reason why I made a duplicate so I can access any of the vertices, and I just select the wrong one. Ah. Wednesday show, nice. Pun accepted. What? What? Oh. Okay. You're noticing some Z fighting around here. That's okay. It's not gonna occur in. There's nothing wrong with the geometry. It's just Blender's precision with the clipping range I gave it. Let's do 1 centimeter, I guess. Probably fix it a little bit there. There we are. A little bit still. Oh well. I don't know why I didn't just do this the quick way. And then here. I should have select even ones you can't see. It says low. Face select mode, and then don't limit selection to visible. No, there we go. Now let's go into there. Boom, boom. Now I just gotta delete the extra ones over here. Or just move them up. Yeah, I'm gonna move them up anyway, so I can just move them up. That's what I need to move them up to. So after 3, I need 4 that goes up by 1, and then right after this, I go up by 1 for 3, and then next 4 I go up by another 50 centimeters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. These 2 there, then I have there and there. Now I can grab these 2 here, move up by 50 centimeters, then grab you all here, move up by 1 meter. Good, okay. Okay. And we're going to reduce this a little bit as well. Matter of fact, I may even split it into separate meshes. So that way we can have more light map resolution. So 4, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we go here. There. And now all I need to do is add. Make sure that they're all good. Okay. Just gotta grab you. 0, 0, -3 meters. Now I'll get to the back here. It'll come up to just underneath the tile, about as high as, actually exactly as high as the bottom of the bridge here. And we also have to deal with the pillars that'll come up, but that's okay. That's our job. Okay, so then when I place that and I get it lined up properly, just go from right there to right there. All with like 1 or 2 draw calls. Could be 3. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't talk about it on the stream there. There's, I mean, you're free to, of course, but I'm not going to comment on anything like that. It's already 10:30? We've been streaming for an hour? What? Okay, that's surprising. I know I started a little late, but yeah. We're gonna do the same thing very soon over here to get the ground around here done. See what it looks like in game again. Not the thing we're making, but just the level in general. kind of doing a little bit of thinking about the art style in general. So what different thing about the art style now that it's coming together? I know it's going to be good for demo game, but what do you think of it as an actual, like the official art style that it'll end up being? Do you like it, dislike it, like it to some extent, want some things changed, so forth? And do you see the irony of being like, holy crap, we have little time left. Let's go and look through a level. But I mean, you know. It is a point of the stream, right? Cool. So when you say very industrial, do you mean in a good way or in a bad way? And that's fine. Either way, it's good. I want all feedback. It could be partially good, partially bad. It could be anything. I just want trying to tease out extra feedback, right? Because when you say very industrial, that is interesting to me. Want to know a bit more. And of course, Mira wants the game. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to bring it to Linux ASAP. And by the way, to anyone watching, when I started this stream, I mean, I knew a bit, but I honestly didn't know what I was doing. And I'm like, well, I probably know enough to figure it out, so let's figure it out. And that's how the last 3 years happened. Could use more nature objects, yeah. Could have like a, you know, a couple trees, voxel-shaped trees. Like, oh, I want to say, like, Snoopy, trees, but I could be wrong. Not Snoopy Christmas tree, but like the, tree. I'm gonna see that small little bonsai one, that sad one, but I want to see other ones. Kind of like this in the voxel shape, where it's like ring, ring, ring. I know I was gonna see this one at some point. It's something like one of these guys here, although not polka dot, like, you know, evergreen. Or like small voxel, like ring, 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 ring. So like, ring, 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 going up. That could be a good addition. Again, we're talking about for the final game. Not the demo. Demo's gonna be... I need a demo to get out, basically. Because if we want to develop it, like if the purpose of this is to develop it seriously, then there's gonna have to be some things that happen off stream. Okay. So Dur says maybe snow on the rooftops. That implies to me you want this to be a winter scene. So is that what you think of when you see this? this level is that it's kind of like a wintry kind of a winter scene, or do you think it's more temperate? Or I mean, it's a model, and that's the point. Is the point to be like a model, but a model of what? Above more model of what? A model of more of a temperate scene, or you know what? The trees and plants are dead. They're not dead. They're virtual. Anyway, okay, so you want it to feel like a movie. Probably interesting when you say it's set from that period, because there is no period for this. But it clearly feels like a period for you, so I want to know a little bit more about that. Because clearly there's some expectations. Yeah, I used to have, not Infinity Blade, those were, maybe one of them was from Infinity Blade, but another one's from the open world scene. They had some pictures of, or some trees in the end of the each bridge. So looks like we're doing the path and the castle all at once. We'll probably do the path and the cathedral all at once. It may be in multiple chunks for light map sake, because the more chunks we have, the more smaller light maps we can use, which doesn't actually mean too much, but it does for some reason. Doesn't mean it's like trading a 20 for 4 5s, but it for some reason does help performance when we do light map build. Seemingly more than a multiple, right? Oh, okay. So Durs... Sorry about that. Durs has an idea, so I'm gonna mute the stream for a second. Not my voice. But he shows a picture of... Okay. So he's seeing something like this when he is thinking of the check-it scene, which is interesting. I mean, snow would definitely work in voxel form. Minecraft proves that. And it has some character to it as well. Interesting to think about. They could have little kind of voxel puffs, as I think Mira actually suggested. Probably like 3 weeks ago, little voxel puffs of smoke coming out of chimneys. It'd be kind of cute. So let's close that YouTube video. Turn that on, and back to work. Okay. So I need to think of some voxel style pillar to go up here. Oh, that's what I was looking for earlier for front doors. Hey, welcome to the chat. So we're working on a Unreal Engine 4 game right now. We're trying to figure out a good art style for the castle entrance here, which we're currently working on in Blender. Here, I'm going to reduce a lot of these polygons. It's just for sake of ease of development. So it's the path leading up is going to be 2 pillars and a bit of a roof probably, but I'm not sure. Oh, Mir actually suggested something. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, okay, looks interesting. Pretty much gonna leave this with my the rest of my reference over here, and this is what they were talking about earlier with the tree kind of overflowing the bridge, which we've eventually changed to well, this over here. Okay. You know, that's probably going to be good for now. So I'm going to select all, add a modifier, decimate, planar, and then have it be in object mode. Apply it, edit mode again. Why didn't it apply? Oh, because I didn't combine them. Right, okay. That was very stupid of me. Merge remove doubles. Now we're going to add a decimate modifier. Let's just see here. So how much resolution do I even need? So light map density. So ballpark, like very ballpark, about 30 pixels this way per tile. 4 wide would be 120, so I need 120 pixels. So 120 for that, and then 6, 512. Yeah, I'm gonna be hurting if I don't have anything like 1024 or something like that, so I'm probably gonna want to split up into 2. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So What am I even doing? We have a tool for that. There we are. I'm gonna do separate selection. We're gonna do decimate, planar, apply. Edit mode, there we are. Okie dokie. So now we're going to take this, hide it, take you, go into edit mode. We're going to do boom. Face. So that we don't have to worry about removing the faces on the inside, because we've already removed them and we're just adding the faces on the outside. Bingo, right? Nope. Boom, 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 boom. Much easier to do it by adding on than it is to, in this case, than it is to remove the insides. Much more straightforward. I'm not going to say necessarily quicker. That probably is, though. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I gotta do over here. Now it's watertight within any weird gaps or holes, or shouldn't be at least. Just in case, I'm gonna recalculate normals, even though it looked fine. So that's good. Now we need to you know what? And then we're going to then triangulate. And now we're going to then UV image editor. Unwrap. Oh, we need to do it in the light map UV channel. We do unwrap. Margin 0.01. Actually, what I can even do is select the bottom. That is face select the bottom. Ooh, there we are. And then we do select inverse. Then we deselect these because I don't want them. Then we do unwrap to give them as much texture space as possible because this is all stuff you can see. And then we delete you. We again select the bottom. And we unwrap it as well. But we do unwrap. What was it again? View unselected. Or I think I need to do here. Select island, select that island, but otherwise grab all here. There we are, that's what I need to do. And we're gonna scale it all the way down. And we're gonna kind of try to fit it someplace where it won't overlap with anything. And it'll stay in bounds. That's probably good enough. So that way we use a little bit of texture space for the bottom, but a lot of texture space for the top. Object mode. Do save. To environments, check it level decoration. Road. To castle. Now we're going to then we're only gonna have one material channel, I guess, for now. We will want two eventually to make this a bit different, but yeah. Export FBX. There we are. Content, and it'll actually bring us right up to 11. So now I know which one's which. Okay, now Unreal Engine's gonna say, hey, wait a minute. And I'll say yes. And then we just need to fit it right here. Or we don't, because I forgot to hit selected faces, which I thought I did hit, but I guess not. Lit mode. Okay, where are you? Oh, over there, okay. I believe that was my origin. Looks about right. Now let's check our light map density. That's for 64 by 64, which is fine. Weird, it's still stretched it. Oh, I didn't reset scale. Right, so apply location and scale. Now we're gonna do object mode and mode. Now we'll do select, inverse, unwrap. Select the island, select all. So over here, move it so that it's kind of fits nicely in there. Over here. We don't need any more resolution than that because it's not, it's under, it's always gonna be black, it's under the level, no light's gonna hit it, right? Now in object mode, let's do another save again, why not? File, export, FBX, selected objects again, road, there we are. Now let's check again. There we are. It looks a lot better, doesn't it? Okay, now here. Over that. Or over that. Resolution. Can actually do less than that, it looks like. keep it consistent with this. We'll do 2 to 6. There we are, now in lit mode. We're gonna save. We're gonna apply a material. Let's do voxel road. There we are. I just gotta do the same with the next section over there. The one we separated out. And it's 11:01 p.m. the time we normally stop. So I'm gonna say this is gonna be it for now. So for next time, we're gonna build the pillars. Maybe add a, maybe not have red carpet here, maybe have an actual red carpet mesh going down here of like 25 centimeter voxels. Kind of goes out like that and like that. Sleep well or enjoy anime. Why not both? Yeah, exactly. Things you want to play, you know, subliminal learning sort of things. Probably anime is one of the worst things to play through that. Okay, I just made a joke nested in another joke as well to probably completely destroy all meaning I was gonna have from it. So never mind. Right. So we're gonna then put the 2 pillars here. I'm gonna add that there. The pillar will probably, on top of it, have some sort of roof of some sort. A little voxel red carpet. And then we need to tackle the cathedral, and that'd basically be it for this level. Again, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
You